Well, they better be good. Because I've travelled a long way.
let's get the levels for my next guest. How's the levels? Give me a little mic check again.
Mic check 1 2.
Yeah, right.
How was that?
I like it.
Yeah, good.
So hold on.
Good.
How do I introduce this guest now? It's not really a guest.
No.
Well, you are a guest, but you're not a guest. Yeah, that's what I mean. So all I'm gonna say is, long-time family friend. I mean, well over 15 years now, isn't it, Fab?
Well over. Well, in fact, we're well overdue.
Well overdue as well. And I said we need to get him up in the building. But do you know what? Every Sunday morning, it just seems a bit hard. It seems like I have to switch on the omnibus to watch my brethren do his thing every Sunday. And I said, one day I'm going to get him in the building, you know. I'm going to get him in.
That's the closest we get now.
That's the closest we get. Front room TV. You know what I mean? So, everybody knows that my program is Hollyoaks, right? They all know that's my program. I watch it religiously. I know a lot of people are like, oh, special, come on, seriously? No, yes, seriously. Hollyoaks is my program. We've got one of the main characters in the building right now, Mr. Ziggy himself. Can you make some noise for Ziggy, please?
Fab Santino! Well, thank you for that kind introduction.
That was a good introduction, isn't it?
It was fabulous.
Ziggy from Hollyoaks. Now
Yes.
we're gonna have jokes this morning or this afternoon.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about a lot of things.
A good old catch up.
Good old catch up. So tell me, listen. First of all, for people who don't know about yourself, tell them who you are and who you represent and what you're doing.
Well, I mean, we'll end up being here all day.
Yeah,
we're gonna a monologue.
We got 15 minutes, so we got to wrap it up in 15, right? We've got to wrap it up. So quarter two is my deadline, right?
Okay, so Fab Santino, aka Ziggy Roscoe, raised in Brockley, South East London, where me and this special man met, and they called him special for a reason, you know. But yeah, it all began. It was a long old journey for me. Trying to find that loophole as an actor, getting rejected a million times over, saying, Kev, special, get me on the show, please, bruv. Yeah. And even he rejected me. And then I get the phone call. Of him saying to me, I want you on the show now. So yeah, no, you know, obviously, for all those budding actors out there who really want to make it, have the belief, and believe it within your heart, because you know what, it can happen. It happened to me, that's for sure. Yeah. Yeah, you know, it was a tough old journey, and it feels amazing when you get there finally. You know what I mean? But if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. You got to believe in destiny, and I'm a great believer in destiny, and here I am today.
So what was the point in your life when you decided, I want to take acting seriously? When did you decide you want to take it seriously?
Well, I was a youngster, and I was, you know, troubled, you know, up to no good, getting roped into X, Y, and Z. Again, when you come from a lower working class background, that's what you're going to get, you know. You got to fend for yourself, and I think I was about 21, and I thought, you know what, I got to knock it on the head and do something serious. And lots of people were saying to me, Fab, you got something. There's something about you. You got something in you that you know you should be in the arts game. And I never quite understood what they meant by that until I just tapped into it one day, and I thought, you know what, that's me. I'd watch actors performing on films, and I thought, you know, I could do that. If not, I could do it even better than that. But that's just my ego talking. You know, we can all be a bit vain and a bit egotistic at times. But yeah, 21 to 24, that was when I had to sort my head out. And I think around the 26 mark, bang, I started to get serious. I got an agent. I got on Spotlight. Spotlight is a union for actors to license yourself. And the minute I got on Spotlight, I thought, right, this is me. So I travelled to New York and done all my courses, evening courses, day courses. Theatre groups, all for no money, you know. I started working as an actor for free, short films, for theatre groups, doing plays for no money, getting all my pals, my brothers out there, all my pals coming to come and watch me, and it was tough, but they understood and they believed in me, and it made me believe in myself even more. So, like I said, you know, hard work pays off, most definitely.
Yeah. Was you deterred, like, by, because you know, like, being an actor is quite competitive. It's just like in the music industry, and you know, there's so many people doing the same thing that you're doing and striving for the same things as well. How do you stand out? Because you know you got loads of aspiring actors logged on. They want to get into the game. How do you get recognised? What do you do? What is the pitfalls and the highs and lows that you have to go through?
Do you know, a lot of people ask me this, Kevin, and all I say is, if you've got a little bit of flair about you and you've tapped into a certain style of acting, you just stand out naturally. Now, some people are naturally talented and naturally have that character and that personality, bit like yourself.
Yeah,
that's why they call you special.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, but you know, but that's it. You know, some guys just have it, and some guys don't have it, and try and get it. And you know, do you know what? Even for those that try and get it, you know, I admire them, because it's a tough old game out there, and especially the acting game is really tough. There's a lot of everyone wants to be an actor, and believe it or not, you're an actor. What you're doing is an act. Do you see what I'm saying? You're just not recorded. If you knew that you were recorded and you did it in your own style, then that makes you a good actor. You see what I'm saying? So I think that's what it was. I kind of thought, I looked at myself in the mirror and thought, there's something about you, but don't let it go over your head. Whatever you do, once you tap into it, be serious. And I think I kind of mixed. It was an ingredients of things. I thought, right, I've got to be serious with it. Otherwise, it just, you know, it'd get the better of me, and people will think, oh, you know, there he is. He's up his own arse. He's made it, but you know, he's not serious. Did
you get a lot of doubters on the way? Because you know,
loads.
Yeah, that's exactly
bundles of them.
Bundles of doubters.
Bags full of them. Yeah, no, loads of them.
How does it feel like, you know, when you proved your doubters wrong?
Yeah.
The people that are like, Fab, you ain't got it, man. You ain't got it.
You know
Come on, bro. Come on.
Yeah. I smile. I just smile now. I don't even challenge. I don't even go, see, no, I made it. No, not even that, because they can see it. The proof's in the pudding there. You know what I mean?
But they just got to switch on their TV.
Exactly. Thank you. You didn't believe in me?
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
When you're sitting down on a Sunday morning eating your cornflakes, right, on your little battered wooden table, and there's Fab Santino on the TV, what are you going to say then? What are you going to say then? What are you going to say then?
South London, represent.
I'm sorry.
Whoa.
I'm sorry for the bluntness, but it had to be said. You got to be cool. You got to be cool. You got to be cool to be kind. So you know. So there you go. But you know what? I'll still shake their hand and say, "This is me. How you doing? Remember me?"
Yeah.
You won't forget me. That's for sure.
I'll tell you what, we got Ziggy in the building, Hollyoaks in the building right here on WOW FM. I'm telling you, it's crazy this afternoon. So tell me,
go on, mate.
What question is this?
It's a question, yeah?
Big up Ziggy, respect to you and Hollyoaks.
Thank
Just
you, bless
love
you.
it.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Right, so listen, can you big up Chelsea as well this afternoon as well? Chelsea's locked on. Big up Chelsea.
Chelsea, big up to yourself, my sister.
Big up to Chelsea, yeah, she's on board. So listen.
Go on, mate.
So you've gone through all these highs and lows, and you stand out amongst all the other aspiring actors.
Yes, yeah.
So what was the turning point when you got approached, or how did it work with the Hollyoaks situation?
Well, again, it was, I was working part-time. I worked part-time for a long, long time. And you need to work part-time to head off to auditions and all that. And I got a phone call, and I said to myself, it was the September of 2013, and I thought to myself, you know what? If I don't make it by the time I'm 30, I'm doomed. I've got to stop. And I got a phone call. My agent was like, look, Fab, there's an audition for a new London family for Hollyoaks. What do you reckon? I thought, well, you know, I don't know. You know, I've heard all sorts of stories about soaps and what they can do for you and what they, you know, the ups, the downs. You know what I mean? The pros, the cons. And I thought, well, if I become a soap actor, am I going to be a soap actor for the rest of my life? Yeah. It's dangerous. You see what I'm saying? But I said to myself, you know what, let me go and do this, because you just never know, you know, great things could happen, and nothing but great things have happened. You know what I mean? And I keep it real, you see. That's the thing about me. I haven't, the show hasn't become my life. I'm still an actor, and I still get interest from lots of different producers and directors and so on. And I got a film being released right now, chaps, I can't forget. It's called It Never Sleeps by Lost Eye Films. It's a thriller/horror. Please tune in. December, January, it's coming out. DVD release and limited cinemas. So also the show's giving me the chance to sort of like weave in and out of what I'm doing, kind of thing. And I'm truly blessed and fortunate and grateful that I've been given this opportunity to become as successful as I am.
No, bro, you're proud of you, man. Doing well. Thank you. So listen, do you find doing the role of soaps, is it different to making a film? Is it a lot different?
Yeah, absolutely.
As a part of, like, you know, the characters you have to play?
Yeah, you've got to remember this show's a 6:30 show, so there's lots of kids watching.
Right.
Also adults as well, but obviously you're limited, you're restricted as an actor. There's no swearing, there's no profanity, there's no sexual intention. You know, you can't go there because obviously there are kiddies watching. So with film, that you've got more freedom. The director will say, give me your blood. If I have to see it, give it to me for the belief, for the art, you know. But with soap, you got to remember, you know, you've got your 6:30, your 7, your 8. Like EastEnders, even on EastEnders, you get to see a few things, but again, you're still very limited. Now we've got a show called Hollyoaks Laters. Laters is always at 10 o'clock. It's once a year, and it gives, they give the they put the more sort of like dramatic storylines where you get to see a bit of, sexual intentions and so on, and the true love stories, and just you get to see it a bit more,
Fab, you've had your fair share of sexual interactions on this program.
That's an assumption. You're assuming there. How dare you? No, go on.
I mean, hold on a minute. Whose mum did you go for as well? Someone's mum as well.
Well, yeah, a lady called Frankie.
You take liberties.
A lady called
Frankie.
Yeah.
Frankie.
You're
not.
I know. I blame the writers, really.
Oh my God.
I blame the writers, but you know what? I play a Lothario. I do play a Lothario. Within the village, Ziggy thinks he can take on the world. You know what I mean? And he thinks that he's got that charm to just execute any woman that comes through his way. And so far, he has done. You know what I mean? And I enjoy playing it. It's a true pleasure and a true privilege to sort of like to play Ziggy, because I thought, when I first got the part, deep down we've all got a bit of Ziggy. You know what I mean? We've all got it in us somewhere, somehow.
Who came up with that name anyway?
Oh, I don't know. The writers. But I'll tell you something very important about my character.
Yeah.
When I went up for the part of for one of the brothers, I went up for another character. When they saw me and spoke to me, the writers, they invented my character. Ziggy was never one of the brothers. There was only 4 brothers. The 5th brother was created purely by how they heard me speak and how they saw, just by me, really, my flair, my character. And that's why I'm truly, truly blessed to be on the show, because he was never in the billing list, should we say.
Okay.
He was never even a written character. We invented him.
Wow.
So there you go.
Wow.
That speaks volumes.
That speaks volumes. If you're just logging in now, I'm telling you, it's crazy. MVP is in the building, waiting in the wings. You ready, my brother?
MVP, chat. MVP's in the building.
Huh? MVP.
Yeah. Well, why don't you come and introduce yourself and we'll have a chat.
He's got, you know what? He's got a habit of talking off the mic.
Yeah. He has. He needs to come on the mic.
No,
maybe he's a little shy. Maybe he's a little shy. Maybe.
No, he's still not talking.
Yeah, I tell you. I also want to give a good pal of mine here who's sitting behind us, AK Dre, street gifted, Mr. Dre himself, up and coming rap artist. He'll be out in your faces very, very soon. He just needs a little kick up the bum every now and then. But apart from that, he's with me today. I'm catching up with him and yourself.
Wicked. It's such a pleasure for you to come down today,
Pleasure's all mine. Pleasure's all mine.
So what are you going to be up to over the Christmas then, man?
Round my mum's house, of course. Today's a manic day. Lots of Christmas shopping.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're out on the streets, come and say hello. No doubt you won't, but of course. But come and say hello. Yeah, be nice.
Crazy. So what's your plans and aspirations for 2015? Now you've got into a soap program, one of the biggest shows. Actually, they won an award this year, didn't they?
They did. Yeah. We're defending our title for best soap out there. So come March now, when we get the soap awards, we're yet to see if we can try and hold that title, or if the shows have worked a way to try and compete against us. You know what I mean? Because we've got some strong storylines coming out, very strong. So
and tell us that other vital information that you told me off air as well. Tell us about that bit.
Which one?
Come on, Batman. The hot thing.
Oh yes. How could I forget?
You got to get.
How could I forget? Hottest. Watch out for the new hottest actor. Watch out for the new hottest actor in 2015. I was nominated by Inside Soap Mag. Please watch out for, every year they nominate an actor to look out for, to watch out for, and it's luckily it's me. I say luckily, but I've worked hard for it. I've mastered my hairstyle, you see. So honestly, please look out for it.
What do you think else you need to learn? What else do you think you need to learn about the acting game?
There's lots to learn. I'm always learning every day, like I don't just turn up on set and sort of like shake a leg and wink at the camera. There's a lot that I think sometimes you get lazy on a soap like that, because you got to remember the scenes are very, very small. Right. Do you know what I mean? So sometimes we're challenged, sometimes we're not, sometimes we pick up bad habits. So there's always lots of things, you must never lose your discipline, for one. Do you know what I mean? The prep work is very important. Learn your lines, understand your scene, getting into character, turning up, smashing it, going on. Do you know what I mean? It never stops, no matter if you're on stage, film, soap. That's the thing. Remain focused, remain grounded, and you can't go wrong. You know what I mean? But always winking the camera.
Always
a
winking
little
the
bit
camera.
a little bit of tongue in cheek always goes damn well.
Is there any characters that been put towards you for scripts that you feel, do you know what? I think I'm out of my comfort zone, or would you try any role?
Well, I just think that basically when you tap into a certain style of acting, you kind of get pigeonholed, and you get, they call you a one-trick pony because that's all you can do. And I'm not going to mention any names. There's a few actors out there that are doing it. But yeah, I think that I'd like to be a very diverse actor. I'm playing a Lothario on the show, a mix between Joey Tribbiani and the Fonzarelli from Happy Days. And then I've got a film out called It Never Sleeps, where I play a sociopath, more of a mature, more of an adult role. So yeah, I'd like to sort of like see if I can test myself. I'd love to play a down and out, for example. I'd love to play a lawyer, a doctor, a fireman. Do you know what I mean? I'd even like to play the devil. I don't know why, but I just think there's something interesting about having the control. A favourite film of mine, The Devil's Advocate with Al Pacino. It's just a very sassy, sexy, masculine, male-driven role. You know what I mean? And he's the most powerful, yet the biggest bumhole on the planet that gets in us sometimes. But yeah, I'd love to be challenged. Absolutely.
Crazy. So come on, I've got to talk about. There's no way you can come here this morning and I don't ask this.
I'm here.
And I know a lot of guys. Now, if you're in the barber shop right now, you're sitting down and you're listening to this interview. It's the talk in every barber shop. In fact, I even saw two guys get very heated.
I'm glad they're talking in the barber shops.
Yeah, and they was like,
I miss the barber shops.
Yeah, the barber shop days.
Yeah.
Right. The question is,
go on.
Is Mercedes bottom really real?
You can't ask me that. You can't ask me that. I've never felt it. To be personally, but I've got the pleasure of seeing it every day in person. Jennifer Metcalf, who plays Mercedes, is a wonderful, fantastic actress, and she's truly a great girl.
Great.
But I know you don't want to hear that. You just want to know about her bum, right? Yeah. She's got the girl's got back
I'm just
off.
saying.
The girl's got back off for real. She's
Hey, Nancy's getting jealous.
You know what?
Nancy's getting jealous.
Nancy,
no. Nancy, you don't need to get jealous. You're all right.
I've always, I'll be honest. I've always wanted to just trip up in front of her, just collide on it, But no. But honestly, she must have something in the bloodline. There must be something in the bloodline.
Her uncle must be called. I don't know.
Maybe. I'll have to ask her if her uncle's called Medinga.
Listen, we got to wrap this up, fam.
Oh, what a shame.
I know.
Was having a great time.
I know, the transport system and all that stuff, you know what I mean? But listen, we've got to wrap this up. It's been a pleasure.
The pleasure's all mine, honestly.
Yeah, MVP, I can't understand what you're saying. Can you come over here, please?
Who is this MVP?
MVP is the next DJ. He's the next DJ. He's in the building. Yeah, we're good? Come on. Yeah, we're good. No, we're still talking.
We're still talking, yeah. We'll be here all day.
Okay, all right, we're good. Now, who's your favourite actor or actress of all time?
That's a very easy question.
Easy?
Robert De Niro.
Robert De Niro, okay.
He's my hero. When I trained as an actor, I was watching him.
Wow.
And he was a good person to watch. And
what is it about
I literally
Robert De Niro?
shadowed everything he did. Wow. You know what I mean? By
what was
watching
it about
him. I just think he's a master at his work. If you look at the way he performs, you know that guy preps his work. He learns his lines, and he's got this wonderful flair about him where, excuse me, sorry, should I?
Yeah. That's what happens.
Do you want to look at your phone?
Yeah, that's what they do.
Unbelievable.
No, that's cool. No, listen. That's how it is. Yeah. This phone can't go on silent.
Sorry, guys. Sorry, listeners, should we say. Kevin was just taking a text message while I was talking about my hero. Kevin, who's your hero?
My hero, my mum.
Your mum's your hero.
That's my hero.
Wow.
Yeah, she's my biggest inspiration. Stop that foolishness.
I know. There's me saying De Niro, and he says his mum.
No, but she is. Even when some people doubt you, as you said earlier on, my mum has always been the person that's like, no, do your thing.
But who was your inspiration? I mean, my mum's my hero for a lot of reasons, but who was your inspiration?
I would still say my mum.
No. In the music world. Jazzy Jeff?
No.
Run DMC?
No, I don't know. It's all different people. Nancy.
Nancy?
Nancy. I would say Nancy.
You'd say Nancy.
Nancy keeps me going.
Yeah, is that right?
Yeah.
Nancy keeps you going. Well, I'll say no more. All right then. I think.
Listen, we need to stop this.
Yeah.
We need to stop. We need to stop this.
It's come to that time, Kev. I'm very happy to be here. I'm very happy that we had this.
No, bruv.
This long overdue.
I'm glad we did this.
You know, I've been begging this geezer for years. Kevin, get me on the show. Kevin, please get me on the show. From what, 17 years old? No, you're not ready yet, Fab. You ain't got body of work, Fab. And now Kevin rings me up and asks me to come on the show.
Look at that.
Wow.
Look at that.
Who would have thought? Who would have thought it? We started from the bottom, now we're here. Exactly.
Nah. But listen, we've got to give it up to my brethren, you know,
Yes.
from a long time. He's come from the ends. And look him, he's on one of the biggest programs, so it can happen. It can happen. Any advice you would give to any young aspiring person trying to get into the music industry, acting industry, any industry? What are the 3 most important qualities that you think has taken you through?
Just believe in yourself.
Right.
Believe in yourself. Remain focused, and you know, and try and create a path for yourself. Whether you're skint, whether you've got money, have that belief. And if you believe, you'll get there. Because you know what, your destiny's been written for you. Whether it's meant to be, if it's meant to be for you, it's meant to be for you. If it's not, you'll know. You'll find out.
Yeah, it's true. I like that. Can you give a round of applause for this afternoon's guest, Ziggy in the building? Ziggy, Hollyoaks. So do remember, tomorrow morning, the big omnibus, 10 o'clock, you can catch it till 12:30. Yeah? You know what I mean?
Watch out for the Christmas special.
Yeah,
I'm all over that.
Oh my goodness.
I'm all over the Christmas special.
What are we expecting?
A madness.
Look at this. Look at that.
Yeah, hands down my favourite interview. Well, good.
Look at that.
Good.
Look
I'm
at that.
pleased.
Her favourite interview, and I've done thousands. Look at that.
Yeah,
what are you after, Chelsea? You're cooking. What are you after?
Who is the biggest star that you've had?
Who's the biggest star?
The biggest star, the biggest name.
The biggest name on the show.
Because if that's by far the favourite interview, her favourite interview.
Well, she said that's her favourite interview.
So far.
The biggest.
Wow.
Biggest.
Mariah Carey.
Mariah Carey. No. Well, we didn't actually do an interview. We did.
You had a chat with her.
We had a chat.
Yeah. Here we go again.
No. Listen. Shannon, nothing for your blog, yeah? Nothing for your blog. Okay. No. I don't know.
I remember a young lady, A. Marie.
Oh, A.
A. Marie took a liking to me.
Yeah.
When I was a nobody. Maybe now she'd think twice now. Maybe no.
I don't know, man. She was here this year. She was here.
Yeah.
She's all married up now.
I bet she is.
A. Marie. Yeah, man. She's cool.
I bet she's all married up. Who's her fella? Do we know?
He come to the interview. He wasn't happy.
He weren't happy. He weren't happy. Because he knew that maybe I was sort of like on the way. No, we're only joking.
Oh, you got to big up my sis. She's logged on. Sis said, Wagwan,
sister. What's happening?
Sarita said,
I miss you, Sarita.
Yeah, man. Family.
I'll come and see you soon.
The time is up. It's been a splendid show. It's been crazy. Thanks to my 2 guests this morning into the early afternoon, Mr. Jermaine Jackman and Ziggy from Hollyoaks. And massive shout out to all my guests in the studio. Every single one of them. What did he say?
G&Q? Is it G&Q?
What did it?
GMV? B&Q? What was your name again? He's just said to me, that's where I've seen him. Bloody hell. Anyway, let's wrap this up. I've got to go.
Fab, you've got to do this morning. You've got to give a massive shout out.
A massive shout out
to
B&B.
And a massive shout out to Nancy.
So a massive shout out to B&B and a massive Massive shout out to Nancy.
Stay blessed.